Hello and welcome back to a new video on my channel. If you're new here, my name is Miri. Thank you so much for being here. We are talking about one of my favorite topics, manifesting. And I was asking on my Instagram recently what YouTube topics or recommendations you would like to see, and one of the answers was manifesting. And I got a message from the person who reached out to me that said, I'm a little overwhelmed with all the information that's out there. I don't know where to start. Can you go for like the basics, the beginnings? And yes, I absolutely can, and I understand there is a lot of different techniques, and the topic is so huge and so interesting. So I'm gonna make this a part series. I don't know how many parts yet, but I want to break it down so it's not overwhelming and we can enjoy it in little chunks. What is manifesting? Technically, we're manifesting all the time. You cannot not manifest. Manifest are the thoughts that become reality. So whatever you think about will become reality eventually. And obviously, the more positive things, more positive thoughts we have, the more positive things we attract into our life. I know that's way easier said than done, and I don't want anybody to walk around like a Care Bear and being like happy all the time. That's not what it is about, but it helps to understand the system of how it works. So your thoughts create your reality, and we need to pay attention to the thoughts. And with the 6 steps that I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna help you getting clear on what you want and how to bring it into your life. I separated this video in 6 different steps, and feel free to go back or skip ahead if you know already some of the points. We're going to start with the first step, and the first step is getting really clear on what you want. Set an intention that is really crystal clear. What I mean by that is sometimes we say, I want this, I want that, but it's not specific enough. For example, if I say, I want to be rich, then the definition of rich is going to be different for every person you ask. For some, it might be driving a really nice car. For some people, it might be financial freedom to work from everywhere around the world, or having a certain amount on your bank account. So just being ready to say out loud or write it down what you really want, and even if it's like in the smallest detail, like so you can really see it in front of your eyes, what it is you want. It's really important and really helpful in the manifestation techniques. The second step, after you really got clear on what you want and really know the details of it, make sure you visualize yourself doing the thing, experiencing these things. You can meditate with it, you can really dive into the visualization. What you can do, for example, is, let's say you want to manifest a new car. How does this car look like? How does it feel? How does it feel when you're driving that car? Really get into detail as much as possible so it actually feels real. A lot of the manifestation is actually pretending that things have already happened. So instead of thinking, I want this specific thing, it's always going to be in the future. So saying things like, I have this and this thing is helping you to get like in the present moment, like as if you already had the relationship, the job, the car, whatever you want. And that's a very important thing. I know it might feel weird in the beginning. When I first got introduced to manifesting, I was like, really? Now I'm just like pretending that I have, I don't know, this opportunity to talk to this and this person. But it really helps. It's a really weird concept, but you can trick your mind into thinking that it's already there. And the mind doesn't know whether things are reality or made up. So whatever you think consciously and continuously about is what you're going to manifest in your life. So why not use it for something that you actually want and achieve and get into your life. Step number 3, and one of the most important one. They're all important, but that one is really important. Without that, nothing else works. And that is gratitude. Being grateful for the things you have and for the things that you want to manifest. As I just said, it's a lot about pretending and acting as if this thing that you want to manifest is already in your life. And if we focus on negative things like, I don't have this, I don't have that, it's just nature that we're attracting more of the things into our lives that we don't want because we put so much energy in it. A lot of, if you've read The Secret or any other manifestation books, they also teach you the universe, or don't know the word don't, or I don't want this. It's just the intention, the intensity of emotions that you put behind your thought. So if you put a lot of thoughts into things like, oh, I don't want a partner with this and that trait, you're going to be really specific about it and think of it all the time. I don't want somebody who's cheating on me. I don't want blah, blah, blah. This is exactly where your energy is focusing, on the traits. And since the universe doesn't know the word don't, it focuses on the traits. So cheating or something not good. I have an example from my school. I don't know if anything like that happened to you when you were still in school, but when the teacher would call out students to a chalkboard and solve a riddle or whatever, and I wouldn't know the answer, I was thinking to myself, please don't pick me, please don't pick me, please don't pick me. And I was like putting so much intention and energy into the don't pick me. And again, don't doesn't exist. So of course I got called out almost every single time when I really didn't want to go. If you have any similar experiences like that, please let me know. But yeah, focus on the things you want, and gratitude is a great tool that helps with that. So focusing on the things you actually do have. Even if it's a list of things that you can write down in the morning in your journal. What are you grateful for? What are the things that you actually have in your life right now that you sometimes wished for and that are in existence now? What are things you can be grateful for? And you can start with little tiny things, like having a new day, a new choice, a new beginning, having warm water, having a house, having a bed where you can sleep in at night. These are little things that we sometimes take for so granted because we're always wanting to go further and having a bigger picture of our dreams, that these things get in like the back of our minds. But really write down what you're grateful for, and then the same thing with visualizing what you want to manifest. Be grateful for the things that you want to manifest as if they're already in your life. The next step is what I touched on before, and if you've been following me around a little bit, you might know what's coming. It's affirmations or journaling. So both of these are very powerful tools, and they can help you manifest more easily. So affirmations, I have a whole video. I will link it below so you can check it out afterwards. I also have a video on journaling and my specific gratitude and manifesting journaling techniques. So please check it out if you're interested. But technically you can just write things down or say it out in your head. And I am statements are helping you with that. So if you want to manifest a new job, say out loud or in your head, I am grateful that I have this job. And then again, going back to step 1, what does that entail? What is the clear vision you have for your job? Nice coworkers, good pay, the freedom to work from home, something like that. Just get really clear and put that in your affirmations. Write it on a post-it and stick it somewhere where you can see it every day. Sometimes what I did too is recording it as a voice memo on my phone, and then when I drive somewhere or I sit in a train, I will have my headphones and just repeatedly listen to it, because affirmations work with a lot of repetition and emotion. So the more emotions you can put into your affirmation, in your manifestation, the faster it will come to fruition. Step number 5, taking action. And this one is a big one, because after dreaming about it, wishing for it, getting clear on what you want, having the affirmations, you need to get into action. What is a small thing that you can do every single day that will bring you closer to that goal? For example, if you're looking for a new job, can you even just open up your laptop and look up 3 different job offers online? That is taking action. It doesn't need to be the huge thing. If you want to write a book, you're not gonna say, I'm gonna write half of the book today, but maybe 100 words a day, right? So taking action is important. Take small steps that you can take continuously, maybe daily, maybe weekly, something that you can check off your list and be like, okay, I'm getting closer to the goal. Because taking action with all the other work that we have done tells the universe that we really want this, that we really deserve this, and we believe that we are deserving of that. So taking action, go for it. And the last step, so hard to do, letting it go. I can speak out of my own experience that when I tried to manifest, I was like so hyper focused on the thing that I want to manifest. Like, yes, this is gonna happen, and I'm gonna visualize it, and I'm gonna take action. But then I was double checking every once in a while. I'm like, why is it not happening? I've been doing this manifestation for a week, a month, a year, how long it took. But you're going into a little control freak mode, and that does not work. So for me, like, I think the universe doesn't have a time frame. There is no too big of a wish, and there's no too small of a wish. It doesn't mean because your manifestation is small that it's coming faster. It doesn't mean if your manifestation, your wish is really big, that it's going to take a really long time. It just gets to you when you're ready, when you believe you deserve it, when you believe it yourself, when you took the action, when you did all of that. Just breathe and try to let it go. I'm gonna say try, because I know we have wishes, dreams, desires that are like, we really want that, and it's good, but don't hold on too strongly. Just know and believe that it will come to you at the right time, and let the universe do the rest of the work. I hope this video was helpful. It was a really quick rundown on what has worked for me in the past for manifesting. If you have any other advice for anybody who's trying to manifest, who's new to manifestation, let me know in the comments. Feel free to subscribe, like, comment, all the good things, because it really does help the channel a lot. I'm grateful for all of you watching, commenting, and just being here with me. As I said, this is going to be a series, so be on the lookout and follow along in the manifestation journey, and I hope to see you in the next one.